Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ultimate Freedom Guide channel. We unlock multiple levels of freedom, financial, emotional, and creative by exploring the tools and the strategies that will help you in a changing world today. Remember, what you don't know can hurt you, but what you learn here might set you free. Today, we're going to be diving into one of the most groundbreaking technological advancements of our time, and that is the Google quantum chip called Willow. I'm going to break down what it is, why it matters, and how it's going to revolutionize industries in healthcare, finance, AI, blockchain, and how it's just going to completely turn society from what we know it today to something that we haven't even seen in the future. Let's go. All right, so let's dive in. I'm not going to keep you long. This is a conversation that we're going to have a lot on this channel as we continue to dive into blockchain, AI, startup, investing, all the good stuff that's going to hopefully get us to a point as a channel to not only help each other, build each other, grow each other. Like I said, I'm only here to inform, but I also want to be informed. This is what this channel is about. This channel is about building an economic family, people that are like-minded, people that are just getting started, young people that want to get started, that don't know exactly where to go. Here's what I'm telling you, the options you should be looking into, because the things of yesterday are definitely going to change. Some of the things you're going to school for today are not going to exist tomorrow. And that's why you have to stay current and privy to what is happening in the now. A lot of things are transpiring before our eyes, but a lot of us are distracted by all the noise and not staying focused on the signal. So what's happening today in technology that's going to help you tomorrow? How can we prepare ourselves and set ourselves up so we can pivot in the right direction? This is what this channel is all about. So now let's get to how crazy. I'm going to save the whole parallel universe thing that this chip is supposedly communicating with for another topic altogether. Cause that's crazy. That's some crazy work. All right, so according to Google, now we're about to find out what Willow actually does, what Willow is, right? So according to Google, Willow solved a computational problem in under 5 minutes, a task that would have taken the world's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years. Listen, I researched what the hell a septillion is. It's pretty much one with 24 zeros behind it. I don't think you guys understand, but let's move forward. This staggering feat, announced in a blog post and accompanied by a study in the journal Nature, demonstrates the extraordinary potential of quantum computing to tackle problems once thought unsolvable within a human time frame. So basically, they said, hey, humans are only going to be around for this long. So some problems will never be able to solve in the span and the time frame of a human existence. I'm not going to even tell you guys what I think is really happening, but understand this. If you have access to ChatGPT, you know they're kind of just releasing a little bit of the powers of ChatGPT. Like every quarter, they give us a little bit more, right? What power does the AI have that they're not giving us, right? So I imagine what the government has access to as far as it pertains to AI, what corporations have as far as the power of AI. Like, who knows how powerful AI really is, right? And versus what they're actually giving us, right? And so here you have a quantum computer, a quantum chip that is solving problems. And what are those problems that it was solving for them to say these things? This is what I want to know. What problems are you solving on the back end of things that we have no inkling about? I'm going to take you to an article. Since we understand the power of quantum computing, we got to understand, what is it going to do for us? What is it going to do for the person that's creating a startup? We already see art in itself, video in itself, because of AI, is changing where startup companies have to allocate their resources as far as, where their capital is spent. Before, when you're starting a company, you look into, okay, what is my slogan? What is our mission statement? What's our logo? All those things. Now you can simply go to AI and you can plug that stuff in. Hey, this is what I represent. This is my thought process. What do you think about a company that's trying to start chocolate, trying to create chocolate from an organic aspect, blah, 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 blah. And you put all that information into ChatGPT or whatever AI you decide you want to use, and they'll kick out several examples of slogans, logos, etc., etc. So now, instead of paying somebody back in the day, because I've done this before, back in the day, hundreds to thousands of dollars to create a logo, you can actually start at least the framework of your logo through AI. And I've seen AI create amazing logos for people where they don't even have to get any touch-ups from anybody else, right? So that's what AI is doing currently for people that are starting companies. Like, I don't have to waste resources. I can create all that stuff within AI, which is saving me a lot of time and saving me a lot of money. Now I can get right to work, right? So if you're not using AIs for those reasons, guys, like I said, get into the know and start using AI to help you in your day-to-day routine. So here is the article. What does Google Willow Chip mean for startups in 2025? Accelerating complex problems. Quantum computing ability to process complex calculations at unprecedented speeds opens new avenues for startup industries such as pharmaceuticals, materials science, and logistics, which require intricate simulations and optimizations, stand to benefit significantly. Here's one thing that I find interesting. It said, for instance, a startup focused on drug discovery could utilize Willow's computational prowess to simulate molecular interactions more efficiently, potentially reducing the time and costs associated with bringing in new medicines to market. Isn't that amazing? How many people have had ideas of starting a drug company or a medicine company, but now here you have it, some of your ideas, some of the problems we've been trying to solve, now we have something that could push those things forward. Think about all the fundraisers, nonprofit organizations that have been raising money to solve problems. All this can be solved right now with quantum machine. That's why it's very important, guys, that the small person get involved in this. We can't allow just big corporations and governments to maintain all the knowledge and information when it comes to this, because the most powerful thing in the world is information, and this is why everybody's trying to gain all your information, however trivial you may think it is. Like, okay, why do you want to track my location if I'm going to PetSmart? Because they're tracking what you tend to do throughout your day. So I can want to sell you something, I can sell you something that you're more likely going to want to buy based on your daily habits. All right. And then we have advancements in machine learning and AI. So guys, if you're a mentor, if you're an educator, if you have kids, these are the fields that you need to start steering your kids in, right? These are the things, the type of toys and games you want your kids to be involved with. You want them to get into machine learning, AI, fintech, finance, all these different things. The reason being is this is where the world is headed. I'm telling you right now, I told a friend a few months back that wants to be a firefighter. I said, your whole life you wanted to be a firefighter. What happens by the time you graduate from high school or college that they now have machines to fight fires? What do you do now? You want to be a firefighter your whole life. You want to be a cop your whole life. Oh, y'all thought RoboCop was something that, no, RoboCop can happen now. So what happens when they start introducing robots, AI machines to do police work? It may start off with just machines pulling you over. I'm just saying, y'all think it's far-fetched, it's not. So startups developing AI-driven products can leverage quantum algorithms to process vast data sets more efficiently, leading to improved model training times and enhanced predictive capabilities. This synergy could result in more accurate recommendation systems, advanced natural language processing, and superior image recognition technologies. Now think of how many startups, how many new apps about AI, chat bots, all this stuff. These are all new companies. A lot of these people just started, right? And some of them are going to stay and some of them are not going to be able to last. But remember, I forgot the name of let me see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. There was an app that went what is it called? Lensa. Remember Lensa? When they had that, you can plug your face in and then you get all these different versions of you, like cyber, fairy tale. Remember that? It was like a big thing that hit social media and everybody was using the Lensa. Think how many companies spawned after that, right? How many AI companies that do animation that can take you and make you, put you in a business suit, that can create art, all this other stuff. It just spawned. So you had a wave of new companies that began to come to the forefront with AI technology by pretty much just forking ChatGPT's data anyway. Implications for cybersecurity startups. Listen, cybersecurity is going to take it to go to another level. I'm going to do a video on Fox News when they were talking to a guy about them saying that at one point we thought, just a couple weeks ago, that Bitcoin was impenetrable, right? That digital wallets were safe from being hacked. Well, with quantum computer and AI, now they're looking at Bitcoin like, yeah, what we thought improbable a couple of weeks ago is now probable. It can now happen. We have the power and the technology now to hack cryptographic digital ledgers. So with that being said, now pro to this, we'll be able to have more security through the quantum level now, right? So you create something that could pretty much break into any database, right? Now you create something from that could prevent those breaches in data on a quantum level. Like I told my brother, we had this conversation, and I was only speaking it from AI, not even from quantum. I told my brother, like, some of these blockchains, these cryptocurrencies that you think are going to be around for a long time based on their beautiful utility. I told my brother, I said, but we don't know what AI is going to present to us. We have no clue the information that AI is going to say, hey, this is actually better way of securing digital ledgers. This is actually a better way of securing transactions, information. And it may not be blockchain. It may be a better blockchain, so to speak. We argue back and forth, but this is why he owes me. Well, he already paid me an H bar the other day because he lost 2 bets. We got 2 more bets coming. We do gentleman bets, and I only want to be paid an H bar. But he's losing. I'm winning. Check out his channel, Chain Reaction. And then number 4, access and collaboration opportunities. Google's advancement with Willow may lead to increased accessibility, quantum computing resources for startups. Through cloud-based platforms and partnerships, emerging companies could gain access to quantum processors without the need for substantial capital investment in hardware. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is going to equal the playing field for a lot of startups that are starting in 2025. You're going to have access to the same type of AI hardware that big tech companies have, which is extremely important to make everything a even level competitive playing field. And when that happens, we're going to see, you're going to be able to start a business. Because again, like I said before in one of my videos, is that it's harder for bigger companies to allocate their resources to do things that are not proven yet. It's a concept, but the concept hasn't been fully proven. So what's going to happen is your small company that you're deciding to build, maybe it's an insurance, a new way of doing insurance through the blockchain. Maybe it's a new way to tokenize properties and then do investments through real estate. Whatever it is, you're able to start it because it's an idea that you can take from concept to a proven concept. That company, like Google, they'll see you doing it. They'll see you making money. They saw it, and they will acquire you. The same way Jiffy doesn't want to make a new type of peanut butter. You made almond butter. Jiffy says, great, we'll buy you out. Thanks, right? And you'll sell that company for, millions or $1 billion. The same way Facebook did with WhatsApp and Instagram. They'll allow all these other smaller companies to do it, and then they can acquire you. So you can go into the business of just creating a quantum business, an AI business, a blockchain technology business, whatever, and build it up to sell it, right? So this is very important because now you have access to the same AI, the same powered thing, either through cloud or when Google begins to maybe distribute these things at a very low cost for companies to get in, and it's going to pay very, very big dividends for Google to be able to do that, because this opens up the playing field for them to acquire more companies, to be honest with you. That's why they went from Google being called Google to the alphabet company. They said they want everything from A to motherfucking Z. All right. Anyway, I don't want to keep this video too long. There's a lot I actually want to go into as it pertains to AI technology. But I thought I'll start out with this article right here. Just know that Willow is able to do in 5 minutes what it'll take the world's supercomputers 14 septillion years to do, which is crazy work. And like I said, let's build this family. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell if you learned anything here today. We're going to continue to talk about startups and LLCs and investment strategies and things that I've invested in. I'm also going to be talking about some of the quantum companies that are startups that we can get into for pennies to the dollar. I'm not telling you what to do with your money financially. I'm just telling you what startups are coming out here. Also, if you're in some companies that are quantum startups, share them, put them in the comments, because I'm definitely want to know. But I definitely want people that's following, that's subscribing, to definitely share that information with me in the community so we can all partake in those festivities. So remember, what you don't know can hurt you, but what you learn here might just set you free. Talk to you soon. I appreciate you guys.